Hello, everyone. I am Natasha Mayne. Welcome to Insights, the show that brings you everything worth talking about. Before I start, I'm going to introduce my beautiful co-hosts. To my right, you have 2011 Miss Miami Gardens, Janey.
Yay!
Hi, everyone.
Welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Sure,
thank you for having me.
Oh, sure. Thank you. Thank you. And over here, we have the beautiful Sandy Reischer.
That's right. Hi, guys. I'm so happy to be back.
Sure, we're back. This is a new beginning for us, so we're going to make sure that you all remember who we are and be interested in our topics that we're discussing. Well, first of all, I want to bring up some of the things that we're going to be speaking about today. First, we're going to talk about America's fascination with perversion. Okay? So what do we mean by that? For example, recently on eBay, there was a latex mask of Casey Anthony, the murderer of her child, and it was sold for $1 million. Now, what is the fascination with something like that? I don't really understand. So we're going to talk about the images that the media portrays and how unconsciously how we interpret these fascinations with perversion. Then we're also going to talk about the importance of making sure you select a school that is worthy for your children to go to. In fact, we're going to talk about the #1 partying school by Princeton Review.
Yay!
I wonder.
How do people choose their schools?
Exactly. How? And believe it or not, many of the kids are interested in which schools party the most.
Of course.
Hey, and then we're going to talk about body image and the importance of how Hollywood's interpretations of body matters to us. At one point in time, there was Kate Moss where everyone was pencil thin.
Right.
But now I think we've evolved and we like curves. We love the Jennifer Lopez and things of that sort.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about that also. And being in a pageant, you know how important body image is.
Yes.
And you have quite a stunning one.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Everyone here does. So I'm like, this is a hot group.
Well, you're absolutely correct.
Yes,
you are
she
correct.
is.
Yes, you are. You are.
We're pretty good looking.
Absolutely. Well, moving forward, we're first going to talk about there was a Hollywood poll that was taken, and I'm going to hand this over to you, Sandy, so you can talk about this.
Yeah, that's right. LA Fitness polled some people and asked, who are the hottest women and who are the hottest men in Hollywood.
Right.
And you'll never guess who topped the women's list. Take a guess. Take a guess. Who's the hottest girl in Hollywood?
Besides me,
okay, you're not in Hollywood. First of all.
Okay.
Hottest girl in Miami, maybe.
That's right. I don't know. J-Lo?
Close.
Halle Berry.
I thought so too.
Yeah.
I don't think she even made the list, actually.
Really?
Crazy, right?
Well, you know what? We're going to cross that list out.
We are
not on the
talking about Helen Mirren.
Isn't she like 66 years
She's
old?
66 years old, and for those who don't know who Helen is,
wow.
She started movies like The Queen. She was Queen Elizabeth. She won an
Sure.
Academy Award. She was in Arthur, National Treasure, Red. She's an amazing actress,
Yes,
but
I
she's
love her.
66 years old. How does a 66-year-old land on the top of the list?
But you know what?
Her counterpart, sorry for interrupting, her counterpart that won the male list was David Beckham, who's only 36.
Right. You know what? I think that is phenomenal. And I think the messages that are sent is that we are now accepting different forms of body. We're no longer sticking to Western aesthetics where everything is small and perfect. Like, she's imperfect, but she's beautiful. And I think that's the image it sends out.
Yeah.
You're imperfect, but you're beautiful in who you are as a person.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But did you guys see her in that red bikini? She looks amazing.
She's got like a 4-pack,
I
almost
know.
6.
Wow.
Almost 6. You're
But I mean,
getting
I don't even have that, so I was amazed at
I
her
know, me
body.
either.
Wow.
And I think that
Is
is
she
just
married?
amazing. Yeah, she is amazing. She was actually on the beach at the time with her husband. They were out.
How old is he?
I don't know, but he looks.
Is he older too?
He
I
looks
have
like an
no
older
idea.
gentleman.
Is
so.
he older? I didn't even notice him. All I saw was her.
Yeah,
That's how striking
body
she
It
was.
would be
thick.
great if he was like a 30-year-old.
Ooh, encouragement, huh?
I would love it.
There's nothing wrong with being a cougar, is there?
Nothing.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. But I think that sends out a good message, that you're beautiful in who you are as a person. You don't have to starve yourself to death. And at 66, her looking that dynamic in this red bikini everybody's talking about, promotes, I think, a very healthy image of women, because we're all so different. But I could say a couple of years ago, we strive to be perfect. Like, Kate Moss.
Yes.
When Kate Moss came out as a model, the thin thing was in. And I felt that caused a international ruckus in the sense that everyone was anorexic.
Yeah.
Because everybody wanted to be beautiful like Kate Moss.
You're absolutely right. And I think, and I know this is going to sound really weird, but in my opinion, I really feel like the economy played a big part in that. Everybody was doing really well. Everybody had an abundance of money. They didn't know what to do with. And so they spent crazy amounts of money on health, fitness, and dieting, and exercise, and stuff that people can't really afford now. And you see so many fewer people talking about the Botox, talking about getting breast implants, talking about liposuction, spending crazy amounts in the gym. I haven't done the research, but I guarantee gym membership is way down from where it was 4 years ago.
You too. And I agree with that because I think right now we're more focused on getting the things that we need.
Yes.
And I think like a gym membership is luxury.
Yeah, it is luxury.
Absolutely it is.
You know, and we're more concerned about putting food on the table and doing the things that we need to get by on a daily basis.
Right.
And I think people are trying to be healthy during all this depression, but at the same time, we're not going as crazy as we used to go. And I agree with you.
Yeah.
When I was in college, everyone was gym crazy. Everyone had the money to go to the gym, and they were into so many things. And even a couple of years back, I would say 2-3 years ago, Botox was a thing, but Botox is so expensive.
Oh my gosh, I know. They make you. They make
How
it
do
seem
you know?
like
How do you?
I'm not a dermatologist. I read the pamphlets. I've never had Botox, but I've looked into it.
Who hasn't looked into some cosmetic surgery?
Future reference.
Yeah, not right now, but you have in the past, huh?
It's good to see that the economy is kind of forcing people to look at themselves and love themselves and say, okay, I'm going to deal with what I have and work with what I have. And also another good point about Helen making the top on this list is that it kind of lets women have a healthy body image and have a more acceptance of aging gracefully. And it's okay to get older. So I was really excited and happy that she made it. And I was always look at her on the red carpet and I'm like, she has an amazing body.
She does.
So
she definitely
that
does.
was just amazing.
You know, and I agree with you. It's very important, especially to start our young girls. I have a daughter, and I always tell her how beautiful she is and how her body is beautiful and things of that sort.
That's so important.
Because it's important, and we grew up with a very weak sense of self. And I think an image like this allows us that you can grow old naturally, yet still be beautiful.
Yes.
But before we go to our next break, let's talk about Mr. Beckham himself.
Okay.
Is he hot or what?
Oh my God.
Caliente. Okay. It's not the way. He is. Oh my gosh, I love him in that commercial.
Yes.
Oh,
Which commercial? The Pepsi one?
Yeah, the Pepsi commercial.
The Pepsi one with Sofia Vergara?
Yes.
She sends out like glitters, right?
She's hot.
This is a hot commercial.
Yeah.
And it looks like they're on Miami Beach. It's probably somewhere in LA. Right. Every time I see it, I'm like, oh, they're on Miami Beach.
Right.
Oh my God, he's good looking.
He's gorgeous. And he deserves that spot.
Yeah, he does.
He does.
Yeah. The only one I think doesn't deserve the spot is Helen. I think I should have been there. What do you all think?
Right. Well, you could have made it.
You could have made it,
sure.
but I mean,
But
give
again,
her
you're
her
not
props.
All right.
You have to see her in that bikini. She is sick. Body curves for days.
Okay, I agree with you. Well, congratulations, Helen. Congratulations. Well, we're going to move on to our next topic after the break, and we're going to talk about the America's fascination with perversion. We'll be right back. Thank you.